Welcome back to the craft room. It's been a long time since you've seen my yarn stash. I actually, for the winter, I put it all in totes to keep it safe since I wasn't in my craft room near as much. Come this spring, I stuck it all back in my yarn cabinet because I rearranged my craft room a little bit. And I just recently swapped out chairs because my rocking chair just was not comfortable anymore. It was even more broke than it was before, and it just got to the place where it wasn't comfortable anymore. So I went back and got the rolly chair. If you guys remember that, probably, I don't know if there's any older videos with that in there or not, but anyway, rolly chair's back. It does give me a little more room in my craft room. And I think, I might have to move some stuff around so I can roll around a little bit better. But anyway, I want to welcome you to the craft room. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a minute since I've been here because it has been a little too warm. As you can see, my face is a little flushed. The fan is blowing my hair. I don't know if you can see that. It's just right over here in my face. And I have my window open. That's why I turned a little bit and did a little bit of adjusting so that you didn't have to look at my ugly window. So I thought I'd stop in and show you guys some finished projects that I have done, some new kitty cat items that I have acquired, and show you a project that I'm working on and a project that I'm working on. I think that's all I've got. But anyway, I haven't been doing a whole lot because it has just been so hot. I checked the temperature a little bit ago and it was like a 95 with a heat index of 105, and that was at approximately 7 o'clock in the evening. So we've got hot days and then it rains, cools it off, and then it goes back up to hot days. It's just been like a roller coaster of temperatures and weather here lately. So yeah, being hot and sticky, if you're like me, you really don't want yarn trying to go through your fingers because they just stick to your fingers and there's no point. And we don't, cater to staying in ice cold air conditioning just because we feel that it helps us adjust to the outside temperatures a little better. Plus we don't have air conditioning. So we do have cooling units. We do have an cooling air conditioner, but it doesn't really cool all that well. But anyway, that's, like I said, that's not what we're here for. So first off, I believe I already showed you this. Last video that I made, I think I was telling you guys about the mini backpacks that I was making. I think I showed you this one. I can't remember. But if I did, you can see it again. But I put a button on, and you undo the strap, or undo the drawstring, and you got space to put stuff in there. I think they're really super cute. They're really fun to make, but you got to pay attention to what you're doing because you can mess up real easy. Like this next one I'm going to show you. So that's the first one that I did. This is the second one that I did, and I messed this up. I got in a hurry and it was going along because I want to get it done, and I messed it up. So the front don't look too bad. And I think on this one, did I braid that? Yeah, I braided that one. But this one, like I said, it didn't look too bad. I did forget to put the loop at the top. I got this all wonky back here because I forgot the loop. And then my straps on the back are wonky as well. They're not lined up very well. I mean, it's not bad or anything. It looks fine. And I mean, that's what it looks like on the inside. I think I should have made the tie on this one a little bit longer because it tends to want to go inside when you open the bag up all the way. But that one, there's that one. And then the last one that I made was using the same color yarn. I just finished it up and I had just a little strip left by the time I was done. I think this one turned out a little bit better. I didn't miss a whole lot on this one, so I can open it up a little bit. I did remember the strap on this one. The straps are a little wonky, but they do look a little better than the last one, I think. They're a little off. And then I love this button. It's actually round, but it looks square. Trust me, it's a round button around the outside edges, but it's a square in the middle. I had my oldest son, pick out a button for me, and I think it was green. but the holes on the button were not big enough for my sewing needle to go through, so I had to pick out a different one. And on this one I actually crocheted the tie instead of doing the braiding. I think it turned out a little better in my opinion, so if I make any more of these I will definitely do the crocheted tie for that. There's the inside of that. I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them for sale in our gaming store. They make perfect dice bags, or, you know, coin purses, or just whatever you want to put in them. They're super cute and I really like them, and I think that gamers and other people will enjoy them as well. So there are my 3 mini backpacks that I have completed. I got 2 like this and 1 like this. Now that I've showed them to you guys, I can go stick them in my store. Or stick them in the gaming store, that is. Which, that's not online, it's something that we do ourselves. So there's that. And then Terry and Lottie's challenge for, this is July, was amigurumi, make an amigurumi. It has been, I slapped my leg, it has been at least 6 months or longer since I've made an amigurumi. I don't think I've made an actual amigurumi since last year. I don't even think I made a medium in October, so it might have been at least a good year since I made an amigurumi. And honestly, I can't tell you what the last amigurumi was that I made. But I made an amigurumi because it is one of my goals for this year to, even though I probably really don't want to at least participate a little bit or somehow in each challenge that Terry and Lottie put out each month. So I made an itty bitty kitty. This kitty, let's just put it this way. He's not the smartest kitty on the block, but he's still cute. So we'll start with the back side because it doesn't look that bad. Here's the back side of the kitty. Yes, it is a black kitty. Yes, you can see the stuffing in there. But all kitties, all black kitties have white hairs. I'm sorry, even one had white hair because I've had quite a few black kitties and they have white hairs. Even whiskers. I've had a black kitty with white whiskers. But, you know, here's the tail. It's sewed on. It's attached. It looks pretty good. You see the ears. And then when we turn him around, his eyes are like totally off. They should be over like another stitch or two. But when I was holding it together and putting the eyes on before I stuffed it, it looked really good. But like I said, not all kitties are perfect. And like I said, I use the excuse that I'm out of practice. The other thing I did with this, which is something that I've not done with them before, is you notice the bottom is flat. He will actually sit up without falling over. I cut a piece of cardboard just big enough to set down there in the bottom, and I put it down in the bottom before I stuffed it so that it would actually sit up flat. So yeah, kind of excited with that. I'm going to put him up over here with my music box kitty, and then they can be friends. But for now I'm going to set him right here. Now, how about we set him right here? You guys can look at typical black cat. You really can't see the black cat. I did. If you follow me on Instagram, I did post a picture of the kitty up against a black background. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see it. Good thing it's got yellow eyes because at least you can kind of see the yellow eyes, so you know that the kitty is there. So next we will go with what I've been working on. The first thing that I've been working on is I've started putting these together. These are my Tunisian sampler blanket squares. I'm not really paying much attention to what goes where. I'm just grabbing them and putting them together, making sure. The only thing I'm making sure is that there's there's not two like colored squares next to each other. Now if they have same colors in them with another color, that's okay, but I don't want two of the same color next to each other. I've got this set of 4, actually it's 8, it's 4 and 4, crocheted together, and I'm just going through and doing the, I don't know, whatever crochet stitch that is, attaching them together, and then when I get, like I said, this one's all done, and I've started on this one. I've got 4 of the 8 squares so far before it got too hot. But doing the same thing here. Once I get this side done, then I will attach these 2 together, and then I will go back across with my other ones. So I've been working on this a little bit, not a whole lot because it's too warm. And the other thing that I've been working on, which I haven't worked on it for several days just because it's a little too warm, but I'm still working on this big skein of favorite stripes. This is like one of them big, I don't know how big it is, but one of them giant skeins of this color. I love this color. I have been working on a loom knit scarf, and this was all done in just a couple of days, by the way. And I'm getting ready to start back on the color repeat. I'm using this knitting board loom. This is a 32 peg loom. And I'm doing, I don't know what it's called, figure eight. I think it's called a couple different things. I've heard it called a figure eight, and then it's called something else. But you basically E-wrap, crisscross E-wrap the pegs. But this is what it looks like so far. Come on. I really like it. And I'm thinking the reason this end flares out so much is because I need to tighten the bottom up down here. I haven't done that yet. I do know how to do that because I learned that from watching Addie knitting machine videos. So I do plan on tightening this up, and hopefully that brings that flare in a little bit once I get that done. But yeah, I really like this. I'm thinking it's going to be like, this is one repeat because I've just started the yellow. So after this color green, it goes back down to blue, and then you get a double blue, and then it goes back the other direction. I think it's going to do this like 3 times. So 1 and then back down, and then the 3 will be the other direction. Because I'm going to make it for like a child size. Just because I don't want to do this forever. I want it to be done. But yeah, I like that. It's really light and fluffy. So you can see through it. But it does hold its shape really well. So I've been enjoying that. This is something that you can do when it's hot, because you don't have to run any yarn through your fingers. So yeah, loom knitting is something that is a summer project. And those are the 2 projects that I've been working on. I showed you the finished projects that I have now for my acquisitions. My youngest son recently got married, and his wife asked me if I'd like to have some kitty cats. And I'm like, sure, I'll just add them to my collection. These are beautiful kitty cats. I absolutely love them, and I'm super excited to add them to my collection here in the craft room, which is actually behind you guys. So this is what she gave me. I think this is a little perfume bottle. Kitty's got whiskers, man. But the top actually comes off. It's got some writing on it on the back, I think, but I can't read it anymore. But there, and it doesn't smell, so. But there's that. Absolutely beautiful. Then I also got these other ones here. Absolutely adorable. Let's turn you guys so you're away from the light. Absolutely adorable little kitty sitting in a basket. He's so cute. And then we've got this one. This kitty's sitting with a basket of yarn. Did that not, that AE thing did not stay on. Anyway, this kitty's sitting there with a basket of yarn. Super cute. Get you moved away from that light some more. And then the last one that she gave me, it's a little bit bigger. He's so adorable. So super adorable. Here is this kitty. A tabby cat. So I'm going to add those to my kitty cat collection. Like I said, which is up there behind you guys. And let everybody enjoy hey, let's come back over here. We'll just let everybody enjoy each other and have fun on the kitty cat shelf. So that's all I have for you guys today. I don't know how much yarn stuff I'm going to be doing while it's so super warm. I'm not really interested in yarn right now because it is so super warm, but as I do get projects finished, I will definitely put them on my Instagram. I will put my Instagram handle, name, whatever, down in the description box below. Same profile picture as it is here on YouTube, so that you know you have the right profile. Make sure you follow me on Instagram so that you see any new projects that I may finish. And I will see you right back here in the craft room for my next video.